Don't mess with my voice, cause it might get shaky. Fuck is you cussing it? Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Momma Joyce is ready to take a bite out of crime, and that crime is Kandi. Kandi, Momma Joyce took you to the task. She said, girl, look, I understand the stuff that you got going on with, Porsha or whatever, but I do feel like she was manipulated by Phaedra, Phaedra, whatever her name is. I feel like she manipulated her. And Kandi was like, girl, what you mean? She said, well, I went to go speak to her. I went to go speak to Porsha and talk to her about some of the stuff that's going on. And immediately, Kandi feels some type of way. Now, normally, Kandi, really doesn't care about, Momma Joyce going to see such and such and, going to meet with them. She doesn't care about Momma Joyce doing this. She, somebody actually has to tell Kandi to tell her mama to calm down 9 times out of 10. But this time, child, it was the 10th time, and Momma Joyce said she was going to do it herself. Now, we all have our different, conflicting opinions about this Kandi and Porsha drama, but I think for the most part, we're tired of hearing about it. My good boy, Mike said, he feels some type of way about the fact that, Porsha has not owned up to the mess. Porsha is just, she hasn't admitted that she did that to kind of just attack Kandi on a personal level. Not that she was manipulated. He doesn't feel that she's that stupid. Some people feel like that Porsha wasn't that ignorant, like she was just being, trash and she was trying to get at her. And Kandi feels like that. Me, on the other hand, I feel like it's a little bit of both. I do feel like Porsha is a little bit, she was ignorant to the fact of that whole situation, but I do think that, Porsha has owned up to it, and I think that, the only person she owes an apology to is Kandi. And somebody made a good joke and said, girl, does Kandi want Porsha to sign her name in blood? Like, what is that? Like, I'm not understanding what Kandi wants from Porsha, and why does everybody feel like that Porsha needs to apologize to them? It was just a mess. I'm glad that Momma Joyce brought it to, Kandi's attention. It made me feel like, look, I'm not the only one that's feeling some type of way about this whole mess. So Porsha is talking to her good sister Lauren, and she's telling her, I kind of just left Barcelona. I ain't have time for that. Marlo and her wig was trying to attack me, and she was trying to take me to the Crypt Keeper to fuck the men, and she got paying her mortgage and stuff, and I just don't have time for that. I definitely feel you with that, Porsha. Lauren looked at her like, girl, you and NeNe cool now? She said, well, I just talked to NeNe, and we doing whatever. Like, we trying to make it work, but Porsha's saying that she's not finna kiss everybody's ass. Like, y'all can kiss my ass. I'm not responding to that shit no more. I don't have nothing to do with that, bruh. I don't blame her. Like, my situation is with Kandi. I've said something. Kandi said she gonna have to take time. She don't really care. So I don't owe y'all nothing else. Like the way y'all talk on Housewives, like y'all close like the girls on Married to Medicine. Like, y'all ain't that close, girl. The only time some of y'all kick it is when y'all filming. NeNe has a sit down with her husband and her son, Brenton, and she's trying to get down to the bottom of it, how the whole video came about. And I'm a little confused of what happened, because it seems like that Brenton invited Brielle to come over, and that's where she got the video, to record this stuff. So Brielle, being the white woman that she is, do some, devious type of shit, and she reaches out to the son, Brenton, because he don't know no better, and he said, you want to see my, let me in. I don't know how to feel like I feel like that was how Brenton did that and how that came about. Both our names start with B. I mean, we're bestie friends. I don't trust her. I don't trust Brielle. Brielle inserted herself into grown folks drama. Like, I understand that we like to turn the kiddie party into a grown folks party, and we got the grown folks drinking liquor in this room, and the folks over here playing hide go seek outside. Y'all remember them days? Well, some of y'all probably still playing. I just did not like that Brielle sent that video. She did that. It was just not necessary. It was garbage, to be honest. So the Shade Room, being who they are, reposted the video, and Brielle was in the comments, saying stuff, and NeNe went in. NeNe said, child, a roach might have fell out your pussy, you funky pussy girl. Like, NeNe was mad. I don't blame NeNe for dragging, because she was pissed off. And I like how NeNe did, reference the fact that, when you say stuff like that, it comes off as racial, like you trying to say I live in the hood. And we know that Kim has a history of saying shit like that. She said the same shit to Kandi when she said, well, Sweetie said, this is kind of the hood, like this is the ghetto or something. Ghetto.
Ooh, the ghetto.
And you know, I'm not sure. So Kim has a history of doing shit like that. She has the history of seeing like that. How she talked to Sweetie. Now I didn't watch those seasons of Housewives, but I heard about them. And just paying attention to Kim and how she is, and even the fact that she says she doesn't see color, lets me know what type of white woman she is, and she doesn't understand her privilege. And I'm about to take your motherfucking long hot dog lip ass to task, okay? But I'm glad that NeNe brought it up and she made good points about it. And she was just like, I didn't like it. Now, NeNe, you kind of was wrong for doing that. I don't know, you could have took the high road, but sometimes we said, girl, I don't have that much gas in my car. I'm not taking the high road. I'm gonna take the low road because I'm already on E, and I need to ride this the strength of the Black Panther down the hill, because I'm not finna get her like, I'm not finna do all that. I'm finna be Killmonger to the situation, and I don't blame her for clapping back, because Brielle should have never inserted herself into that situation. So while all that's going on, Kim is talking to Sheree, and she's saying, you know, Sheree, girl, first of all, before I can get started, Sheree, I am upset at the fact that your house like it's been painted with the grease left over from fucking cookout burgers. Like, I hate the color. Like, the inside of your house like it's magnificent, and you know, the outside of it just looks like garbage, and I don't like it. So Kim is sitting down talking to Sheree, and she's telling her, she said, look, I don't know what NeNe is on. You know, I think she's on something. I don't know what the tea is, and I had to send her a cease and desist. Kim said she has paid $20,000 a type of a cease and desist. Girl, I could have wrote that shit for your ass, but it seems like she did get a lawyer involved in it, and she sent that whole shit to the court. I don't know how that's gonna go. I guess it's coming from the fact that NeNe was saying that she was racist and all that type of stuff, which I believe that it is. Now, this goes into conversation about what is racism, and we need to understand what is racism and true definition of it. Racism is not a white man in the South with missing teeth that live in a trailer. Like, it's microaggressions, all types of shit. It's plenty of stuff. Like, and I believe that Kim is a little bit racist. Like, I don't even feel comfortable saying racist because I don't think people understand the complete definition, and I'm just not understanding the definition of racism. But I do feel like that, you know, Kim has a problem with people of color. Now, you are bullshitting us talking about you don't see color, girl. You see color. You seen color when Kandi was dragging your ass, because your ass would have called the police and she got a little irate, okay? You would have got her ass together, but Kim, I don't believe that shit. Okay, you see color in them tied ass, plastic ass, Barbie doll ass wigs you be wearing. Don't give us that you don't see color. And you know what? Stephen Wonder said that same dumb shit about that Bruno Mars cultural appropriation. No matter how you feel, I ain't ever here for the older generation talking about what racism is and all that, because some of y'all asses, the way that y'all thinking, girl, we ain't thinking like that no more. I ain't finna wear no damn we ain't our ancestor shirts now. I ain't finna be doing that shit. But I just not here for the comments of shit like that. I don't see color. And then Steven wanted to talk about something. This girl, like, as much as y'all be apologetic to white folks, we ain't taking y'all comments and questions and concerns all the time, girl. We got to take that shit with a grain of salt. But we're not interested in using faith as tiny as a mustard seed to get over systematic oppression, girl. We're not interested in it. We're using real shit and on the ground and getting this work done. So come get this work. But Kim, like I said, you full of crap. Now, Sheree, it seems like that you got a problem with NeNe, and you just can't see that Kim's daughter was in the wrong. And Kim seemed like she ain't do nothing wrong. Well, I'm gonna share my daughter video. I'm gonna do that. Now, there's nothing wrong with you and your daughter sharing the video and stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. We're not saying that. But the fact is that you did not get your daughter together and tell her to stay out of grown folks' business. But you know, you white folks, y'all let y'all kids do shit like this. That's why they be shooting. But you know what I'm talking about. So Cynthia joyriding, and she get notifications of the whole situation that happened with the Xscape Tour. Apparently, Miss NeNe then went off. We all know what happened. You can find it on kingareese.com. NeNe went off on a heckler at a concert or whatever she was there, and she responded at her comment to her, and she just told the heckler, like, I hope you get raped in the Uber or whatever, da da da. And, you know, Cynthia's just like, oh my gosh, and, you know, they kind of like, you know, it was just a joke and da-da-da-da. So they said they're going to talk, and they finna go and, you know, possibly talk to NeNe and see what the tea is, make sure she's okay. So while Cynthia's doing that, she meet up with her old boo thing. I don't even remember his name no more. I think his name is Will. Like I told you all in previous reviews, I don't believe this relationship is genuine. I think this is some bullshit. I don't believe Cynthia has gotten over her man that quick and is interested in putting her new love life on the camera. I don't believe it. I feel like Will Brielle is a paid actor, and it is what it is. I mean, their relationship is cute and cuddly for TV, but I'm not interested in seeing it part past that. Kandi talks to Sheree, and she said, girl, it's a lot of shit going on. NeNe out here cussing out women and shit, and this type of climate and stuff, and saying that. And while Kandi was saying that, kingareads.com was mentioned by an article that was written by one of my contributors, Leslie. Shout out to Leslie. She wrote that article, and it was featured on Bravo. When I tell you all, I saw that, and I knew about it for a little minute, but I wasn't sure because I didn't want to be that girl to be like, girl, I'll be on the TV, I'm gonna be on the TV, and it does not happen. But I literally ran around the house, and I literally cried because we have been through so much. And when I say we, I mean all the supporters and people who have been following me, my journey and everything I've been doing over the last couple of years. I appreciate you. I have shared so much with you all, and you all have shared so much with me, and I just appreciate it. Like, I would have never guessed, as long as I have been reviewing Real Housewives Atlanta on YouTube, that my article that was on my site was featured on there. Like, that was amazing. It just made me tear up, and I'm so thankful to Bravo. I'm thankful to Anna Cone. Yeah, this is my speech. I'm thankful to all the producers and stuff who, you know, felt that King of Reese was important enough to be on this platform, this show, or whatever. And that solidifies that the work that we're doing over at kingareads.com is being seen like international, like, and we're just not stuck in, you know, Atlanta. Like, we're just not stuck in other things. Like, we have a lot of stuff on kingareads.com. We have a lot of shit, a lot of culture stuff, I'm loving it. And it's just good to be able to branch out outside of just doing YouTube videos and doing written content, podcast content, and other things, speaking engagement, and all type of other arrangements. So I'm just happy to see that, because I, like I said, do not want to get stuck in just this box of just doing YouTube videos. That's why I don't even call myself a YouTuber. I do content. I create content, and that's everywhere. So I appreciate you all. But let's get back to the tea. So while Kandi is telling Sheree this, Kandi seems like it's not that important. Now, I have to step back a little bit because I don't want my bias to show too much, because y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Kandi the last 2 seasons. And maybe that is because of the whole situation with Phaedra. Y'all know Phaedra was my favorite. But looking at the outside in, I just feel like that Kandi is a little bit of a hypocrite. As much as she brought up the situation of the rape and how serious it was, because it is, NeNe made a joke, and it wasn't like, I hope you get raped. It was like, I hope you get in the Uber and get raped. Like, what type of shit was that? Like, that was way too much. And the way Kandi was like, you know, it wasn't as serious, it's gonna blow over. And you can tell that Kandi was not as pressed about it. It was her group members like, girl, we don't be associated with this shit. And the promoter, so Sheree looking like, girl, you just went through a situation about that last year. Now you talking about something, it ain't that serious. So I'm not understanding how, like, I feel like Kandi does not like Porsha on a personal level. I think it's more than just that. I think that just Kandi, just not saying that she needs to get over it, but it's something deeper going on. Maybe Candi's mad because she truly never did get a chance to eat Porsha's pussy. Cynthia and Marlon got together and got $15 a piece and got some pro flowers for for NeNe. They opened the door for NeNe. Girl, they sit down and NeNe tell me, I just didn't mean what I said. And girl, she crying these crocodile tears. And she said, it was just too much going on, and I didn't mean it. Now, why NeNe is in the confessional, she's telling them like, you know, I meant it as like a kind of like a PSA type of situation. When she didn't say that, I'm just kind of reciting a little bit in my own words. Like, it was a joke about, you know, this and that. I wasn't trying to make it seem like that, you know, it was a conversation. No, NeNe, I don't believe it was none of that, and it was serious. In this climate, you should know better. Doing this Me Too movement, doing all of this. Not as a person who is a millionaire who's making all these coins. You should have people who telling you shit like that and keeping you in the know. Now, y'all celebrities be saying all this shit. Y'all be doing all this and that and be making these mistakes when y'all have enough money to pay people to keep your ass on your damn toes. There's no goddamn excuse in 2018. I don't want to hear it. It's folks out here doing that shit with a $10 goddamn budget like me, bitch. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Y'all need to get educated. Y'all need to control yourselves and get your shit together. You was on the platform. You had the opportunity to share some jokes and shit. And first of all, your ass ain't no damn comedian. That's where you made the mistake at. When you was clowning, what's her name? Lunel, you was clowning the shit out of her. Lunel would have never made no dumbass joke like that because she knows how to handle a heckler. You're not a seasoned comedian. That's why you made that dumbass mistake. You should have went and talked to these seasoned comedians and learned how to fucking talk and how to handle shit like that. But you didn't do your due diligence and you didn't do your research, and that's why you got put in that situation. So I put that solely on your ass because you should have known better. Now, I do feel like NeNe feels bad after the fact that shit happened because she missed out on getting a bag and getting a check, and she said that. Well, she didn't say that she missed out on the opportunity, but it did hurt her. And the situation, it's not about it getting over weak. It's just us learning how to talk and how to respond to individuals, okay? It's not about let's get over in a week and when Marlo was saying that and Cynthia, well, it'll be over. Like the way y'all was talking, it's like if y'all gonna take that same, logic, y'all need to tell Kandi she need to be over it, okay? But y'all are full of shit. Y'all want to be putting y'all head up NeNe ass because she in trouble and she got her ass roasted accordingly. Now it's just the whole situation was way too much, and it really showed us how y'all operate. And girl, Miss Karma came right back around with her wig because y'all were talking about apologies and all that. Now you know how it feels to try to apologize and people are not listening to your apology. Woo, when I tell you, you got to be careful, Miss Karma, girl, because she got everybody wig in tow, bitch, and she not already been tugging on mine, bitch. That's why I got my shit locked up, so she won't be snatching it too fast, okay? But individuals were like, y'all wearing them wigs, it's easy to snatch y'all wig up. Girl, and Sheree was dragging the shit out of NeNe, talking about, she crying and ain't got no damn tears coming out. Kandi and Kim, I love this episode because Kandi gathering Kim ass gave me everything I needed. Kim cussing at Kandi. Say, who the fuck is you cussing at? I'm so glad that Kandi got Kim ass together. I am so glad. I bet you seen color then, sis. We know you don't like kicking with these black women like that. We know what you meant when you said roaches in the house. We know what you meant, Kim, like save the bull crap. And Bravo shaded your ass down. They put the clip up 10 minutes ago. You had just said that, girl, I don't leave too long, Croy, because I don't want to be here too long. And you came late. Like, we know you're an alcoholic. Your wig is an alcoholic because it's very much dehydrated. But we know that you have some racist tendencies, and some of the shit you say is racial, okay? You are a transracial mess, okay, girl? I'm just not here for it. Cut, slice, dice, and I'm just not checking for it at all. Anytime Kandi starts speaking or talking or singing like she's singing it to that damn fan, you know it's about to be serious. She trying to hit a note or she trying to get somebody together. When she responded to Miss Kim, honey, and told her, who the fuck is you cussing at? I bet you saw color. You understood exactly where this black woman was coming from because you got your shit together because you ain't that girl. Now, if Kandi was gonna bite and bark and all that type of stuff, it really doesn't matter. But the fact that she was able to get her together right then and there, kudos to Kandi. Now, like I said, this episode of Housewives, she was the tea. She was the tea. We got a lot of stuff. Not just the KingOfReason.com was featured on it, but a lot of things happened that we can talk about. And apply to our everyday life. Next episode, we're going to still be talking about, was it a joke? Is it a joke, girl? What we know about it. Ray talking about getting married to a man she ain't seen in I don't know how long and who's serving time for federal offenses. And we're finally going to get a chance to see Mark Daly on Bravo, on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like I said, it seems like y'all picking up. I think we got like 1 or 2 more episodes. I think we got 1 more episode, and then we're gonna start the reunion. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. This has been an alright season so far, but I look forward to seeing y'all later on tonight. And tell me what y'all think about this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And make sure you're checking out KingOfReason.com, content for the culture. And I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. Bye.